People change, Velvet. Perhaps the shepherd gave up hope. Maybe he lost faith in mankind. Fools prone to sin, endlessly generating malevolence.
He's not like that. If that's all true, then what point was there in Laufey's death?
Is there anything else in that book?
Yes and no. This copy itself is incomplete. There ought to be further pages, but they're missing. For now, I've done all I can.
There must be an original somewhere, right?
Without it, I doubt the Abbey would be plotting Inominat's revival. We can be sure they have complete understanding of their Empyrean's nature.
But this was the only copy in the royal villa. If the original is out there, who knows where it could be?
It's getting pretty late. Why don't we call it a day?
Have you been
Yeah,
watching our D&D
let's get some
Eagle
rest.
Falcon on Finn's channel? I just mentioned that because, like, we've actually uncovered the greater plot in the campaign recently, and that's all. It just reminded me that, like, at first I didn't really think there was anything of value in the D&D plot. You know, we didn't really care about it. We were just doing our missions, and we just uncovered the greater plot. And you were just saying that you missed it, so it just kind of reminded me of it.
Let me
Wondering
sleep
if
in
you
her
were
bed
interested.
last night. She's warm for a snake lady. That's great. She's gonna help me take a bath now. You should come join us too. What? I couldn't. It's okay. I don't mind at all.
Hey, Kamoana. Did you know? Dial started to grow a brand new tail.
Wow, really? I want to see.
He's up at the observation tower.
Let's go see. Modessa, you too.
All right. But don't run, or you'll trip.
Thanks, Eleanor.
I gotcha.
appreciate it.
Having some girl trouble, my little Malik?
I'm just glad Kamawana and Medissa are starting to feel better.
Yeah, they both still have a long way to go, but it's such a relief to see them smiling.
We've got bigger things to worry about. Hurry up and locate the next Earth Pulse point.
Right. Okay.
Must you always be so blunt, Velvet?
I must, in fact. We're up against the Abbey here, and sooner or later they'll find this place.
That's true, but still.
Do we go find another hideout?
No, we'll keep on the offensive. We'll capture the remaining Therians before the Abbey finds us.
As a swordsman, I can respect that mindset.
I'm not so sure we could hold this place anyway.
And we've got no obligation to.
I found another Earth Pulse point. It's in the eastern part of Eastgand, I think.
But that's...
Where
All right.
she's from.
We're headed for Eastgand.
Then our first stop should be Port Taliesin.
Sigh,
Grimoire always looks like she
sigh.
never
Fine,
wants to
we'll
do
watch
any
this then.
work, but despite all her grumbling, when she starts a job, she gets it done. And quickly, too. She's frank, but she still takes care not to say anything to hurt anyone's feelings. I have to say, I like that in a woman. It's charming.
Well, sorry if I'm inconsiderate and charmless then.
I didn't mean it like that. You're all still so young and have led different lives. Can't fault you for being you.
Well, if you're saying we lack a certain air of maturity, I might not disagree. That's for sure. It's true Lord Artorius has scolded my lack of composure at times.
Although I do get the impression that Grimoire has been dependable like that since she was young.
And it's a good impression at that. Old Grim's been that way since the day she was born. I hate to admit it, but her combination of insightful words and deadpan expression has charmed the hearts of many a Moloch. At her peak, she had a fan club 8,848 members strong, and her dinner shows would sell out the day the tickets went on sale. Malachim came by the droves to doze off listening to her live readings of ancient books.
Wow! I had no idea she was so popular.
Yeah, she's even a regular feature in Who's Who Among Norman. Now that I think about it, I could see how a person could interpret her lethargy as patience and her vague dispassion as maturity and poise. Compared to her,
I'm just... Were you just trying to imitate her? No, I didn't mean to.
Whether you meant to or not, that kind of felt like her just now. I can see it in you, waiting to be awakened. That sophisticated charm.
Me? Sophisticated and charming? I don't know.
Try talking like her. You know how she lets her sentences trail off. This is your make or break moment here.
All right. I think I know what you mean. Here goes nothing. Oh. What do you think, Laffy said? Do I sound like her? It feels a little off, but you're definitely doing it, I think. Aw, you don't have to grow up, Madam Eleanor. You're cute just the way you are. You stay out of this, Bienfu.
I wonder if they're talking about boobs there. Usually when they're talking about growing up in games like this, they're talking about chest size. Very, very typical tropey thing. Blah-da-da-ding.
It's sour. So you've kept your sense of taste? In my dreams I have. Nowhere else. Does that make this a dream? It would have to be, wouldn't it? After all...
I seriously have not seen her in a long time.
I devoured you.
That's right. Don't you go forgetting it.
How could I ever forget it? The taste of your...
Ooh.
How could I ever...
Looks like the fog's rolling in.
Yep.
Eleanor, there's something
Oh
I
no,
wanna be
someone's
sure
gonna
we
get kidnapped and put into the TV tomorrow!
All right.
Or something.
What is it?
Laffy said is not your little Moloch.
What? That's all you wanted to say? You realize he doesn't belong to you either, right?
Indeed I do. Laffy said's his own person, and not anyone else's.
You're right. Malachim aren't just tools to be used by exorcists as they pleased. I'll be more careful not to forget that.
Good, as long as we're on the same page.
Since we're on the subject of reminders, you haven't forgotten our little bet, have you, Velvet?
You mean the 100 gold on whether I'd break? No, I haven't forgotten.
A word of caution. People can fight against pain, but they can't fight against happiness. If you're keen on winning our bet, I'd steer clear of ill-fitting dreams.
Sorry to break it to you, but all I have anymore are nightmares.
So edgy. That was a necessary cutscene.
The fog's cleared. Good thing we didn't wind up getting lost in it.
Of course we didn't. Who do you think is running this ship?
A bunch of shameless rogues who are very good at shameless roguery.
Damn straight.
But it's strange. These waters don't usually see much fog.
The ancient book is a copy. Okay, seeing the name of the cutscene is all I need. I don't need 20 hours of them talking about the ancient book being a copy of it. Just, you know, I like, again, I am liking this game in many aspects, but some of it is just really hard to stomach and listen to, and just sit through, and just, it has been enjoyable for the most part, gameplay-wise. Look at all the kitties that you can't interact with. Ridiculous. Can't even pet the cats. Worst game ever.
Whoa! It's like a castle.
This used to be the base of operations for a rich trading family. When trouble came knocking, they were ready for it, to say the least.
Wow. They must have had a lot of enemies.
But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it's just another town in the middle of nowhere. But even so, to us, it was the big city of our dreams.
You know this area well.
I grew up near here. Keep on going, and you'll run into a ball. My home village.
A ball, not a
Then
not
the Therian is...
Yeah,
what kind of ball?
somewhere in my
Basketball?
village.
Baseball?
Is that okay?
No one will know me
Yeah,
there.
I felt fine before. I just didn't get any sleep yesterday, so it's like
Everyone I knew.
I can't stream on
I
0
already
hours of sleep, man.
devoured.
It's just not possible. Like, being a streamer is not just being live. It's not just about like starting your stream and being live. It's about having enough energy to actually like entertain and interact with people. If I'm tired and sleepy, I don't want to play a game, and I'm just gonna sit there like saying nothing, just like coasting through the game and not really enjoying it, you know? So I mean, if I don't get sleep, I'm not gonna stream. That's just the way it goes. Yeah, it sucks. I don't like missing out on streams because, especially for that reason. But I mean, people gotta understand it's not just about being live, and a lot of people don't get that. So I'm just gonna do what's best for my stream 100% of the time, and the haters can go die in a fire. Smile. But yeah, I felt fine. It just was no sleep.
Ah, damn. I forgot today was the day Nico was coming. I missed out on buying that special quiche.
That's too bad. I wish
Hey,
you'd just open up a shop here.
quiche.
You'd think it would be
Quiche is-
easier than always having to make the long
Quiche
trek
my
from
ass.
the ball.
I heard she doesn't want to leave the village because she's waiting for her missing friend to
I didn't
return.
feel super
What are
great,
you talking about?
you know,
A ball's
because of
nothing
it.
but a
yeah.
ruin.
What? Well, you're a morbid young woman. Sure, the place was hit pretty bad by a demon a few years ago, but it's not like it's abandoned.
Many of the villagers were hurt, but thanks to Lord Artorius, nearly all of them survived in the end.
Can't be.
It certainly is. In fact, there's a girl from there, Nico, who comes here once a week to sell things.
Just yesterday, my husband sent medicine to the general store there and got some juicy prickle boar meat in return.
That can't be right. With my own hand,
Velvet?
What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
Nico was voiced by the same person that does Margarina in Disgaea 5, as well as Queen in Persona 5. BT dubs. What's up, Ice Blue? How's it going? I forget her name though. Turning it up a little bit. Yes, Queen, as in best girl from P5. Oh, great. Here we go again.
Wow, sure was fun, wasn't it? It sure was.
I don't know her name.
What a cheerful and happy place.
So I don't know.
And the food was amazing. I'd love to go back sometime. I loved the prickle boar meatballs. Nico's quiche was so good. It was a master quiche. This Nico must be a great cook. I'd love to try this master quiche. Where did you learn a joke like that? Anyway, Taliesin's Fisherman Festival is coming up soon. We've got to show the folks from Abal a good time. Yeah, I'm gonna help my uncle.
That was
catch
supposed to be a
tasty fish
pun?
for the festival. What do you
God, that
think
was so
you'll
bad.
catch? Pickled mackerel, tuna, Oh, and ducks too. Those are all the names of dishes, silly. And a duck isn't a fish. It's a bird. I swear, you don't think of anything but food.
Nico's quiche.
Completely unnatural dialogue exchanges. All right, now we can surf. Yeah, or skate, windsurf, or skateboard, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't realize that was supposed to be a pun, like masterpiece, master quiche. That was a little bit of a stretch. I'm all about the humor of these games. I really appreciate the puns, and I really appreciate the what do you call them? The innuendo, you know? It's good a lot of the time, but man, this game just has so much ridiculous, unnaturally designed, like written and forced dialogue. I have a hard time taking any of it, like with any kind of interest. You know what I mean? It's just so much garbage, and then you get some good stuff, and you're just so over it that you just don't even notice it. Quality over quantity, you know? That's what you need to practice. Quality over quantity. Just having a lot of dialogue doesn't make it a good story, you know? I think we explored everything.
We'll just have to go there and see for ourselves. Which way is your village?
It's far to the east, through the Morgana Woods.
The Morgana Woods. All right, I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Oh. Hang tight. Woohoo! Hi. Hello. I'm back. Let's go. Let's play video games.
I can fight too! Here! Ready to
Damn.
Stop fooling
Hitting
around.
for 1,000 each?
Guess it's time to fight! You won't get away! Take that! Devour! You won't get away! That's all you got! Take that! Devour! Rider's Ray!
You guys do anything fun over the weekend? Pig butchers. It's kind of an ironic. Oh, by the way, there will be no
Let's go.
beer o'clock today either because I have to drive into town after the stream, so there will be no beer o'clock.
Everyone
I mean, I'll take a break maybe for some food, but I'm not going to be drinking anything. Yo, Titus, thanks for the host, man. What's going on, dude? Yeah, I heard that the game has a power creep though, right? So like,
Come
the
on.
thing
man.
is, when a game has a power creep, pretty much any new unit that they want to make busted is going to be busted, and then in a month she's going to be trash, and you'll have to keep pulling on new banners in order to stay ahead of the curve. And I appreciate that they made a good character busted. Arya's awesome. I got so tired of the power creep.
Let's get started.
That's why I stopped playing the game. But it's good that they made Ariana powerful because she's awesome, right? 50K launch. Wow. That's another thing though, is that there's a damage cap, which kind of also like, I don't know. I just wasn't enjoying the game anymore. But I'm glad you guys are. Because it is a like, of the gacha games out there, that was definitely more worthy. It's less predatory, Well, debatable. Power creep is a pretty predatory type system, but the rates are pretty good, and doing the top content isn't that important, since it's just a standard grind every new event.
Fall here.
That's where I came from. This is the way to go.
Always be on guard.
Yeah, exactly, right? If you you only need to pull the one 15 CP, the one 35 CP, and the one EX, and you're fine. And even then, you don't even need to. As long as you pull the EX, you're fine, right? Because the EX is the only thing that actually you can't just buy with like tokens or whatever. So you can use like the weapon tokens or whatever to get the 15 to 35 CP passives, and you're fine. Which I appreciate that as well, you know. But chances are you're gonna get both by the time you pull an EX anyway. And then you have enough like stones or whatever pretty easily to limit break at max.
That we're finished.
Like if you're going to have like, okay, here's my take on gacha games. If you have a duplicate system where you need a duplicate in order to max out the power of a weapon, if it's substantial stats, there needs to be a system in place to where there is a generic mat you can farm for any kind of like duplication that's not that bad. Like for instance, with Opera Omnia, you have the Power Stones, and if you disenchant 4 epic weapons, like 6-star weapons, you get a Power Stone each time, which you constantly get trash all the time. And you just need 4 of them, 4 Power Stones for a limit break. You need to limit break like what, 3 times? So 12 in total.